Many blessings. This is A1R Psychic Radio, and I'm your host, Susanne Marie, and I'm from Psychic Paths, and I'm going to spend a little time here tonight doing clairvoyant medium readings. So welcome, everybody, and many blessings. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving for those here in the United States. So happy Thanksgiving. And I hope that everyone is blessed. I hope that everyone is feeling good, healthy, kind, loved, and that we have a great weekend coming forward. So, yes, I'm here to do some readings tonight, and hopefully we have some great callers. So call on in, and I'm here, and we can get that done. So tonight, I guess we will talk about blessings and about the thought before the mind, because our brains are like electricity. And so if you think positive, you will attract positive. And if you find yourself thinking negatively, you will attract negativity. It just works that way. So the more often that you can be positive, the better the outcome for what you need. And I hope that in the future, at some point, that you give it a try, that you try to see it in your mind's eye and then let it happen. We restrict ourselves a lot by I can't and never and all the shoulds we shouldn't have. So I'm hoping that my listeners at least can find some time to try one thing and put it in your mind's eye and go forward with it. Because if you can picture it, it can happen. So that's where I am. And I hope that everybody is going through smoothly with the Taurus new moon in the lunar eclipse. It does have a lot to do with security and feeling comfortable and all of those things. So if you would like a private reading with me, please contact me at www.psychicpaths.com. And I'm running a special now on Facebook. So look me up at psychicpaths.com. And so up until the middle of December, I should be running a special. Hello, Amber from Tennessee.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay.
Good. What can I help with tonight?
I didn't know. Do you do mediumship readings?
Yes, I do.
I was hoping that maybe that you could do a mediumship reading from my two children.
Okay. Let me see what Spirit says.
Okay.
So you were looking for to get in contact with your children?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm getting right away is a woman comes forward, an older woman, probably in her middle 50s, early 60s. As far as children, it's a bit confusing.
I my son was 23 and my daughter was 23 as well. She passed
Okay.
February this year, and my son passed 2017, which is a mystery behind his death.
Hang on a little bit. I think I am picking up your son. I'd seen him young, and he's does he have like light brown hair
Yes, like dirty blonde.
and a big smile?
Yes.
Okay. He's showing me some kind of tragedy, because I do ask when I first meet the spirits, how did they pass? And he's letting me know it was a tragedy.
Yes.
And he's letting me know that it was quick, that he didn't suffer. Let me see. From what I get physically, he's unable to breathe. Something happened that made it difficult to breathe. And I don't know if something fell on him or if something was in the air, but he has a difficulty breathing. It's like he's fighting a little bit for his breath. Now, I don't know if these are survivors, but he's showing me 2 or 3 of his friends. Does that resonate? Because he's showing me them.
It could.
One of the young men, it seems like they were witness.
They were witnesses.
They were, yeah. He's telling me that you know the guy with the blonde hair, and from what I'm picking up, and I'm trying to be very, very thorough. He's unkept.
Is he younger or older?
They look younger, but this blonde is unkept, and it's like he doesn't care what he looks like.
Yeah.
Is what I'm picking up from the blonde young boy. So your son, first of all, your son says he had goals. He had his heart set on some stuff.
He had a little boy that turned 2 the month after his death, and then his wife was 2 months pregnant.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. He'd never been in trouble or anything. He did. He had goals. He had a house and everything.
It seemed like he had ambition to go with the goals too. Like he wanted to follow through.
Yeah.
But when I ask him about his passing, he shows me tragedy. And that's as far as I can get with the tragedy. And he keeps telling me it happened quick. Now, in your house, do you have a table that has like little animals on it?
Yes.
Okay. He visits you often. And he's around that table. He's showing me the table. He wants you to know that he's not far away. And neither is his sister, but his sister is letting the brother come through, if that makes sense.
It does. He was older, and yeah, his death was out of just it wasn't expected because he was so he just out of character for him to.
It seems to me he did not. What I'm picking up is he did not take a risk.
No.
He didn't think that there was any risk. And he just seems to be in life, full of life, full of energy, and this kind of let's get going kind of attitude is what I'm picking up.
He was the motivator behind everybody.
It seems that way. He's got ambition for everyone. And he's just wanting me to let you know that he loves you and that he's not far from you. He's showing me around your house and that he's there. Shoot, excuse me. But that's about as all I can get.
Since his death, I lost everything. I lost my house, everything. I've tried to pick myself up because then my daughter passed this year, February, and it threw me into homelessness and everything.
Oh, hang on a second. Some good things are coming your way. This thing isn't about the mediumship stuff, but I feel like this coming year is going to be your year. You're going to have a lot more abundance and a lot more control over the things that you need and you want. And I think that your children will be working on the other side to see that happen.
I feel like I'm going through an awakening. I'm not even sure what that is really, but I just know that I am.
You're going through an awful lot, and it is an awakening. I feel like you have a lot more depth and a lot more compassion and a lot more understanding, even of other things and other people, that people do not need to explain to you what they're going through. They tell you and you understand it.
Yes.
And And it seems like now you have patience. There was a time where you were impatient. You wanted what you wanted, when you wanted it. Everything had to be quick. And now it seems like you've slowed down and you're really paying attention to the things and the signs that Spirit wants you to see. And that's growth. You've grown exponentially. I don't know if I said that right, but you're doing wonderful. So keep up the good work and know that your children are right there with you. They haven't left your side. Okay?
Is there anything that they leave or anything that I know? Any signs or anything? I second guess everything.
Okay, so I think that they're playing with the lights. They're showing me the lights. And they mess with things on the floor.
Yes.
It's almost like you put something somewhere, and the next minute it could be across the room.
Yeah. And then it's back where.
Yes. They want you to know that they're there. So don't second guess it. Also, both of them are telling me to tell you thank you for thinking of them and keeping them in your hearts and doing all that you can with what's going on now. They're very proud that you have not you haven't let go of anything. That you've been very strong, and they see that, and they want to acknowledge that.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I think we have Laura on the line. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well, considering I'm in Minnesota and it's winter. What can I help with you tonight?
Well, I really have I'm getting a procedure done on my lung. And I've been waiting for it to be scheduled, and it's driving me bananas. So I want to know if it's going to happen soon and if it'll be successful.
Okay. Hang on a second. I do get that it will be soon. Sooner than you think.
Like this year?
Yes, this year, before the end of December. And there seems to be other emergencies going on with you. And I want you to know that the timing of everything is the right time. Timing is everything. So even though it's not now, the timing is right. And I do believe that everything goes well. But it seems as if other people are needing you. Does that resonate? That other people are depending on you.
Oh, yes. I have a side business and a part-time job.
Okay. So it's all about the timing. And I like to believe that timing is perfect. Okay. I'm getting the impression that someone, maybe your doctor said, oh, well, I wouldn't hold my breath, but it's okay. Spirit is working with you. And they're telling me that you know that spirit is working through you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I see. Well, I think sometimes you may, from what I'm getting, you may feel like you're completely alone, or just a sad, lonely. But spirit at that point is trying to reach you to let you know that you're very precious and very much loved. And so when you feel that way, I want you to know that spirit loves you and is there when you feel those feelings.
Okay.
Okay.
That's awesome.
They're not saying you have it all the time, but they're saying when you do, they feel sad and they want you to really know that you're precious. And so just keep in mind the timing, because I think the timing is going to be perfect.
Okay.
And it won't be long.
It will be soon.
And everything is going to be really good.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I'm picking up.
I'm waiting 23 years for this.
Wow.
Yeah, I just want to get healthy and live my life.
It feels like that. It really feels like you're ready to go.
Oh my God, I'm ready to jump. Yep.
You got energy booster in you, like you just want to get going. And I do see that afterwards you just grab life and live to the fullest. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a woman that's going to be close to you during this period. She's going to be a comfort and a help.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
I'll be my sister.
Okay. It seems like that. It seems like you're a lot alike, and yet you're not alike.
Yeah.
So that's what I see. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, you like made my day, because I just keep like worrying when I'm going to get this done.
Another thing is that worrying doesn't solve anything. So when you find yourself worrying, remember that the timing is perfect. Timing is everything. And don't worry. Worry isn't going to solve it. Stay positive and start making plans on the things you're going to do.
Oh, okay, I will, definitely. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, and you have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, well, those were the callers tonight. I hope that everyone enjoyed the show tonight. And thank you, callers, and thank you, listeners. You are very much appreciated. And I hope that everyone has a blessed Thanksgiving in the United States, and everyone have a blessed week. And I will be here next week, Wednesdays, same time. All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.